I feel lighter.
Yeah, you feel better?
Yeah, I feel good. I feel good. While I was in there, I was doing some real deep contemplation about. You never saw Goku poop.
No, because all that energy, he burnt it up.
So like everything he ate just turns into energy?
Yeah, well, straight up. Why do you think he ate so fucking much?
Okay.
Fucking. That's what I said.
Oh fuck!
Now with the-
we're trying to be clean
I'm
today.
trying to be clean.
Okay.
I have been, 3 minutes sober. There we go.
3 minutes sober. That's pretty good.
Thank you.
You know, you wait 2 more minutes, I'll get you like a coin.
Little
It's
coin.
5 minutes and no
Says,
swearing.
you fucking did it.
Hey, oh, he fell off the wagon. Here we go. It's dad fights.
We're going to play a wonderful game called Dad Fights.
So Goku, he don't poop.
Goku don't poop.
Did any of the DBZ guys poop?
No, because they all know how to harness their waste into energy. Hence why they throw Destructo Disc and Kamehameha. That's actually waste.
Master Roshi had a bunch of dirty magazines on the back of his toilet. You don't think he's thumbing through those? Or you just use that for jack up material?
That was
okay.
J.O. material. But no, all the powers that the characters throw out, that's their waste. So Destructo Disc, that's Krillin's shit. Fucking Plasma Beams, that's fucking poop and peas.
Okay. What was Vegeta's little pointy fingers called?
Oh, it's like Ray thing?
Shit fingers.
Yeah, shit fingers.
So that's canon.
That's canon, yep.
Yeah. Nobody in Dragon Ball.
They don't poop because they all use that waste as plasma. Plasma lasers.
Yeah, but how bad do you think Mr. Satan's shits were?
Oh, I'll bet you those were gross. Because he didn't have power. So
he didn't have powers.
Drop those dukes, man.
just dropping it like
dropping those stinky trouts.
Good times.
The brown trouts.
Yeah.
That's what I like to call it.
All right. Well.
Now, the spirit ball.
Okay.
That was like the Earth's shit. He gathered up everyone's shit into one big ball. A big old, like, dung beetle ball.
Okay.
That's what the spirit ball was. And then he went, hi-ya.
Is that the sound he makes? Hi-ya.
Yeah, that's when he throws that big ball after you wait for like 4 episodes for him to charge it up.
And he's just screaming.
And then at the end, he just goes, hiya.
Yeah, it's cute. Yeah. And the sound it makes is like, I saw a meme about, please caption the sound of a dodgeball. You remember the red rubber balls? Yeah, people are trying to like, I'm like, I thought it was called Spong, but I don't know how to spell Spong.
Spong.
Yeah. But it all depends. Like, if you're going to hit in the face with it, it makes like a better sound than just dribbling it.
Yes, that is true. I would love to go back in time. See how I'm doing this?
Yeah?
I would love to go back in time and experience Dragon Ball Dragon Ball for the first time again.
I mean, Dragon Ball's run when we were like, God,
I
wasn't even alive for the original run because it started in the late 80s, man.
Yeah, but like, they aired it on Channel 45. That's what I watched first before Z came out.
Because I didn't watch the original Dragon Ball till like 5th grade. Because
they
showed it on, WV61 is when they're showing it. And I'm like...
I'm gonna actually you. It was Channel 45.
So
it was Channel 45 first.
Okay.
For Dragon Ball, a little bit of Dragon Ball Z, but then they moved it to WB because everyone's like, "Oh, wait a second."
They never showed
you
Z
American
on
kids
WB.
are getting You guys are getting hooked on this. All right.
Yeah, and then it was like 2 years later. It's like Dragon Ball Z's on Toonami. Yeah, kind of
all over from
that's there.
That's where it blew up. Was from
so
Toonami.
we can blame Toonami for making anime cool.
Yeah.
Because you remember let's take it back to the
back in
to
time.
the late 90s, late 90s, early 2000s. This is I guess it's right around the prequels. I guess that was what, 2000, 99?
Yeah, because are you talking about Star Wars? Oh yeah, Phantom Menace was 99.
Yeah, so like
98, 99.
Or even those days, man, you like Star Wars. You're a fucking dork.
You were a dork, yeah.
You watched anime before
I didn't tell
Toonami
anyone
was a thing.
I went to go see Phantom Menace.
Yeah.
Not a single soul knew I went.
The first time you saw Phantom Menace, were you like sad and disappointed, or
at the end afterwards? I came out. I'm like, I felt like it was that Halloween when my dad kept saying he was going to show up and he never did.
Okay,
that's how I felt after watching Phantom Menace.
We were making a joke
sitting in the parking lot of Metro Center, going, "What the fuck did we just watch? What the hell did we just watch?"
Yeah, we all needed to like process our trauma from that. We all kind of had like great expectations about what it was going to be. The 3 months before they released that, they re-released the original trilogy, like remastered in theaters
with one extra ring of explosions.
Yeah, that was it. And they took out like the floppy tits from the Java Palace scene.
Yep.
And
they made it all fucking
I still have that on
CGI.
VHS, and I can prove it exists.
It does.
Side tits.
Side titty.
But yeah, it's like kids these days are like, they love Star Wars, and it's like mainstream, and anime is like mainstream. It's
everything's cool now.
You wore a Dragon Ball Z shirt when we were kids, man.
Oh,
you get made the fun of.
I remember in high school, my parents bought me a Dragon Ball Z shirt.
And you wouldn't wear it because you were just afraid you're going to get bullied.
And here I am wearing fucking band shirts. I think the closest I would get to cartoons was South Park shirts.
Yeah.
But it was only one South Park shirt, Mr. Hanky. Like,
how
else can you get used to wear a piece of shit?
They sold, South Park shirts. Was it Spencer's or Hot Topic? No, you wore like anime shit when we were kids.
Oh,
you got made fun of. It's like
you played video games or watched anime. You were a fucking nerd.
Like
there's no coming back.
Catches you watching anime, they just assume like, oh, you got a fucking drawer full of fucking tentacle porn like on VHS and hard copy, like manga or magazines. But now it's cool. It's acceptable.
Cool. Now they have full-on conventions about it.
Yeah, about tentacle porn. It's the best. I went. It was pretty fucking fun. It was the goodie bag when you're leaving was kind of
slimy.
It was slimy. Yeah, it was like.
Did it stink?
Yeah, and whenever you open the bag, it made that weird like. You ever watched a tentacle porn video? Okay, all right. Let me set it up for you. It's always
you don't have to.
No, please. I insist.
I did see one. Okay. It was from the trunk. The trunk of
Bobby's trunk.
The trunk
Bobby's
of shame.
World, yeah.
It was in one of those. I
don't know what the kid's name is. I'm just calling him Bobby. Is it? Okay, fuck. We gotta. Is it Bobby? Is his name Bobby? Okay, good. Yeah, Bobby's trunk. Yeah.
You're close. You're like half off, but yeah.
Half off. Yeah, 50% off.
50% off.
But no, so basically it starts and it's always like some like horror music, and then all you hear is like.
It's slower than that though.
It's just like slime. Yeah, it's just gross slime.
Slime pulsing. Yeah.
And then like the chick always gets eaten at the end. You're like, I don't know how I feel about this, but there's dudes out there that have just been wrecking their dicks to that, and they're just mashing their junk into jelly, dude.
And they're like, oh, wait till he eats her. And there it is. Oh. I'm gonna make me a sandwich.
Yeah.
Asian girl sandwich.
And it's funny because like that doesn't live on Pornhub.
It does.
It doesn't.
Tentacle porn?
Yeah,
you can find hentai on.
You can find hentai on there, but not tentacle porn.
Oh.
Like it just doesn't exist on there. Like you have to go to the trunk to find this. Like I don't know like when that got pulled down, or if it was ever on there, or if it's just like we're Pornhub, we're
maybe
corporate,
it's a Mandela thing that
we're classy.
There's no such thing as tentacle.
Did it never exist?
Except for.
Should we start a Reddit thread like our weird stuff that I beat off to as a kid? That's the thread. Hey, if you want to go check out, we got a Discord. It's called.
Was it Spice? Was it Spice Channel? Was that the name of the wavy channel?
Oh yeah,
was it Spice?
Yeah.
And you
I like how you're still doing the wavy fingers.
I wish we can show a video of that. But yeah, I was doing basically. If you've seen Wayne's World, I was doing the.
Yeah. So if you're over fucking 35, if you're in that age group, like 35,
you know
50,
about Scramble TV.
Yeah, Scramble TV.
Scramble TV in the box.
Yeah, the box.
The box. I learned about some cool fucking bands because of the box. Sepultura.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like the box, like so.
Where you push the button and someone dies.
Oh yeah, no.
Do you know that was a Donnie Darko guy? He did that.
What?
Movie? I never seen it. I was like,
wait, Donnie Darko, director or writer, wrote the movie The Box.
Box, yeah. And
Holy
I was like,
shit.
I was like, wait a second. Does it deal with time travel? Because all of his other movies deal with time travel.
It is very dark and twisted.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure it's him. Let me look it up now.
I almost thought. Did you ever watch the movie that had Donnie Darko and Wolverine? Wolverine was the cop. No, Donnie Darko was the cop.
Nightcrawler? No, that's when he's
that
the.
was fantastic.
That's when he's the
camera guy. Yeah.
Camera guy. I don't know why I'm doing.
Sold his soul. Yeah, I don't know.
In my face.
Doing like the Trump jerk off motion.
Peace on Earth.
Peace on hell. Yeah. No, it's what's it called? Passenger or Prisoner? That's a fucked up movie. I think you and the wife should watch.
Oh, I forget. Fucking. Cyclops is in it.
Cyclops is in what? The box?
The box.
The box.
Let me make sure that fucking dude did it. I could have sworn he did. Yep, Richard Kelly.
Okay, because I thought Kelly also
did.
That's
Donnie Darko.
I don't know who did this. You never saw that Prisoner?
Mm-mm.
Was it Prisoner or Passenger? It's Prisoner.
I know The Prestige. I've seen that one. Couldn't that have Wolverine in it?
Prestige, Greatest Showman.
Where's the one?
Two different ones?
Oh wait, no, it's
one's about the circus.
It's the two who always get mixed up. I used to get mixed up, not anymore. Edward Norton and
Gladiator.
Christian Bale.
Those are two very different guys.
I know, but when they first were coming out, I don't know why, I kept getting them mixed up. And then they were both in a movie together about being magicians, and then it just totally messed me up.
Prisoners from 2013. Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, Hugh Jackman's in it.
It's written and directed by Denis Villeneuve. I thought it was...
Who's that?
Denis Villeneuve is the dude that did Arrival. He did the new Dune.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah. That's a great movie. I should have... It wasn't shot like his other movies, which kind of threw me. It's dark, and it's fantastic. Yeah, if you need a weird, fucked up thriller to watch, yeah. Highly recommend.
What about Naked Lunch? You like Naked Lunch?
I mean, we're just going to go through fucked up movies.
Fucked up movies?
I mean,
Jacob's Ladder. Did you know they redid Jacob's Ladder?
Recently?
Recently, yeah.
I'm
not yet.
Why? Why would you do that?
Because that's what... like I said, not in this pod. I'm not going off about how Hollywood is
okay,
dumb, so.
Okay. We did enough of that last week.
Yeah. I'm surprised no one's taken me out yet.
That's all right. It's coming.
I didn't provide actual facts. I just said things.
Can I put our little text thread about how you misspelled gate?
Yes.
Can I put that on Instagram? Because it's pretty fucking funny.
Yes.
You're like...
Do we mention anything about our jobs? We don't.
No, you put...
Oh, I know why they're putting a gate around...
But you spelled gate incorrectly.
I know why they're putting gays around my...
about the office.
Around my office.
Yeah, misspelled gate. No, it was funny. It was like, yeah, they got a bunch of fleet cars here. Like, that's why they brought all the gays. I'm like...
That's why they
built... You need to go to DEI training, bud.
That's why they built...
I'm calling HR.
That's why they built all the gays around.
But you spelled it gay.
Gays? G-A-Y-E-S? I spelled Gates, but I basically put a Y instead of a T.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Gaius.
Yeah.
Gaius?
Dr. Gaius? Dr. Gaius?
That's the plural way of saying gays.
Oh, I thought it was a gaggle of gay. I don't know.
So it's like a bundle of sticks.
Oh, did I send you that meme? The Ralphie meme?
Huh.
No, it's not Ralphie. It's the German exchange kid. He's like...
Oh, Uter?
He's like, one stick is not very strong on its own, but behold, the mighty faggot. You didn't... It's an old Simpsons clip from season 7, but back when Simpsons were classic. We'll resend it to you because it made me laugh quite hard at work. Because work was so slow on Friday. Black Friday.
Not for me.
You actually had to work?
I was in charge of the whole office, man.
Oh man, I just watched. I convinced because I work with nothing but.
We're talking about work. We stopped.
Oh, okay.
Let's go back in time of this podcast.
Okay.
Movies.
Time travel movie that's not Back to the Future. Go.
Donnie Darko.
I think we talked about.
Yes, we did.
Those are the same director.
All right. Time travel movies.
Bill and Ted.
Yep. Did you ever watch the redo of the Time Machine?
The H.G. Wells Time Machine?
Yeah, they redid it like
recently.
Not recent. This is like 2000, dude.
No, who was the time traveler?
I can't remember. It was good though, and he did go into a different world where everyone was all like superhumans and shit. I remember watching it
because I feel like the newer Doctor Who's that came out in like 2005. I feel like that's all H.G. Wells Time Machine. It like
for the most part, it just split up.
Yeah, I mean, it had less to do with sci-fi than the original run, and more just like spectacle and time. And they fucked more with time, and that's why.
And then he was going back, seeing all the historical figures. Yeah, the Van Gogh episode.
Yeah. Oh, that'll make you cry. You're dead inside.
Yep.
Yeah. That's good times. Yeah. Different worlds, Cybermen, bringing Cybermen. Yeah, it was fun. Doctor Who.
Another time travel movie. I did see The Time Traveler's Wife. That movie was terrible, but I did watch it because.
But does it have to do with time travel?
It does, so that's why I watched it.
Would you consider Lake House a time travel film? Because
good question.
Keanu's like putting letters in there, and then what's her fuck's get it like in the past or future?
Past? Yeah.
Yeah. Was that?
Would you consider?
Did they hook up? Like, what was the time variance? Was it like 30 years?
I think so. 20 or 30. So
basically, did like one of them freeze themselves and turn into that Mel Gibson movie?
Yes. The one Forever Young.
Yeah. It is Forever Young, dude. So Keanu went and just like broke old Sandra's hips.
Yep.
That's how it ended?
Is Butterfly Effect a time travel movie?
It has to, because
he goes back in time.
Yeah, and then just
fucks it all up.
Yeah. Which I don't think Butterfly Effect exists. Because I feel like people are time traveling.
Oh, fucking A.
And it's not changing our reality. People are buying into this Mandela effect.
As though there's the slight changes to reality.
And I still don't understand what's going on at CERN. I think that has to do with time travel. I think that's a TVA.
What?
CERN? The Large Hadron Collider? They have one in Texas, and they have one... CERN's the big one in Europe.
Maybe portals. Or
could be.
Maybe they're doing a travel, like time travel.
Could
but
be.
Like
they're just like speeding up atoms and making them crash. They're They're trying to calculate something about the Big Bang or something.
They're getting a bunch of you guys, you bunch of atoms, and just
put them in
put them in a room, make them run around
it's like
in a circle.
me, Adam Ray, fucking Adam from the Mythbusters.
Yep.
Yeah.
Adam and Eve.
Yeah, that guy. Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Yep.
Black Adam.
Black Adam.
Yeah, we got the
White
rock
Adam.
down there. Yeah. Time travel.
Traveling through time.
Was there a mysterious traveler? Was he a time traveler?
Who?
Mysterious Traveler. The album about time travel.
I wish it was. Hey, but do you remember when we had fucking Fruity Loops back then at the old apartment, and I made the mysterious time traveler, and I mixed up the fucking records? Oh man, I missed that song.
I mean, I feel like you could easily emulate that. You just don't have turntables.
I don't have turntables. And
you don't have the room for that either. No. It is a lot.
It's a one-man studio in my studio.
I mean, I feel like if that little bookshelf in the back where you have all the PlayStation and TV, we lowered that a little bit.
You can't lower that. It's just straight up fucking.
I got a sawzall and a will to survive.
Even how tall we are, you can just plop it.
That's true.
And
as long as it's right height. Not in the cases, so it doesn't sit that extra inches
height.
Taller.
Yeah, we can.
That could work.
I don't need vinyls though, Adam. I don't need vinyls.
I just feel like
due to modern technology.
No, because if you get CDJs, I'm gonna murder you.
No, not the CD ones. Okay. You just the one I have currently. You can get MP3s and just.
But I mean, that's like Serato. You just get that blank vinyl.
That's basically what it is. That's basically what it is.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I don't know. I said I was gonna murder you if you got CDJs.
I would.
I just hate them. I hate them so much.
Me too. As back in the day when we used to use real vinyl. No, I mean, feel
that's why like I refuse to go see like my favorite EDM artists live because I'm like, oh, he's got ones and two. CDJ, really, guy?
Pushing buttons,
really?
buddy.
Come on.
I mean, if I ever played live, I would have to push samples. There's no way I could do all that shit at once.
Yeah, but
unless I force you to help me.
Here's the thing, man. These modern DJs, like, they be throwing cakes and they've been jumping around, acting all
the
crazy.
Cake throwing guy?
Yeah, that guy's cool.
So I need a gimmick, is what you're saying.
Pretty much, where you got to wear a mask, or how about that one chick who has her tits out and just has a mask on?
I could do that.
You could do that.
Get some fake tits and then
just get your dick out with a mask on. Yeah.
With tits?
Yeah.
Confuse everyone.
I mean, people are into that now.
It's true.
Can we talk about that?
We're going back to time travel.
I mean, do you think someone went back in time and made Futari a thing? Because I think so. Because I don't remember it being a thing when we were kids, and all of a sudden it's just like it came out of nowhere.
Nope, people just made big deals
future
about.
Guy came back, was like, dicks and tits are cool. We're like, I know, but he's like, together. I'm like, that what?
What? That's like chicken and bacon.
I know, chicken bacon sandwiches, chicken club, let's go.
Titties and dicks.
Yeah, I mean, it's the ultimate combo breaker.
Wow.
Take a number 2. Supersize it. Supersize that cock.
Supersize that. Wow. Hammer
time. What's another time travel movie that we didn't touch on?
Demolition Man.
Oh my god, that's a classic. And Demolition Man kind of follows the same. No, he never comes back.
No, he went forward in time.
Yeah, he did, dork. What about Time Cop?
There's one.
What about the one where like Tom Cruise?
Oh, Vanilla Sky.
Is that technically
time
travel?
You're thinking of Day After Tomorrow, where he keeps looping. He's like in a battle.
Yeah. Okay. That's technically.
No, that's not Day After.
That's Groundhog Day.
That's not Day After Tomorrow. What's that one called?
Day After Tomorrow. I think that was
That's like Morgan Freeman or something.
Could be.
With the meteor.
Rinse, repeat, die again.
Yeah.
Edge of Tomorrow or something.
I think
Edge of 17.
I think you got Edge of Tomorrow.
Edge of Tomorrow. That sounds right.
Maybe. Edge of Tom Cruise. Edging.
Tom Cruise edges for 2 hours.
In different timelines. Yeah, in a loop.
In a loop, yeah. And it's got Jim from The Office's wife.
Yep.
Pam. Not Pam.
Not Pam.
Quiet Place. Quiet Pam.
Quiet Pam. She's edging him.
Yeah. Is that a thing?
Edging?
No, I mean like when your partner edges you. Because that's like hours.
Yeah. It's
like time for that shit.
People who have no kids.
I guess. Like. It just seems like work.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah, it's hours. I'm like, what I could have been doing for an hour?
We could have finished this in like 2 minutes.
I know.
And I could have been playing video games or making beats.
Yeah.
Instead of just then letting go and then letting go and be like, just finish the job, please.
Or like,
get out of the way, I'll do it.
Yeah, I'll do it myself. Just
Talk
like
dirty
Thanos.
to me. I'm coming. Still the greatest line in cinematic history.
I mean, is it better than "Where is she"?
Where is she? Yes, I think it is.
Okay.
Because till this day, even though I've seen that movie for years, it still cracks me up to where I almost pee my pants. I'm referring to Don't Be a Menace in South Central while drinking your juice in the hood.
I need to rewatch that movie.
Wait, I said it wrong. Don't be a menace to South Central while drinking your juice in the hood.
I thought it was gin and juice in the hood.
No, just juice. But there's a part where the main character, Ashtray, is about to lose his virginity, and the girl, who's been around a couple times, basically asks him to talk dirty to him. And he says the greatest dirty line ever, and it's, "I'm coming!" Talk dirty to me. I sampled
Okay,
that.
now it's actually working.
I sampled that.
Good, and it needs to be
in my upcoming album, Stimmies.
You're gonna put that on the Stimmy one?
Fucking A. So the first song is called When It Spins. It's basically, what I was going for is the feeling you get before you throw up when you're super drunk. Hence the name, When It Spins.
So you have like a salivating mouth song?
Kind of. But
Okay.
what it is, it's all guitar. But I like manipulated it, fucked with it, different sound effects. And you know me and how my crazy sounds.
Did you do the beat on the guitar?
No, the beat I made, but the beat comes at the very, very end of the song. Right when he goes, "I'm coming," and he goes, "Ugh." When he says, "Ugh," the beat fucking hits.
Did you drop some funky bass?
No, dude, it's all like synth guitar.
Nice.
I'll play it for you.
Okay.
I'll play it for you. It's like not even that long, but it's all weird. Like, you know me and my weird sounds with guitar.
Yeah.
Like this whole Stimmies album, I didn't pull any punches.
And if you're curious about Jerem's music, there's going to be a link to his YouTube stuff and to Spotify. Yeah, Spotify. All the streamers.
It's basically sensory seeking music.
You need like, those like
I've learned
thirsty OnlyFans chicks have like a link tree or a bit.
Oh yeah, it's all their.
It's just a bunch of links on
Yeah.
there. Yeah, I'm gonna create you one of those.
Okay.
And an OnlyFans of yours.
You can create,
Yeah.
You're making OnlyFans
Yeah.
for me. Thanks. Superpose my face on like wiener tits.
Yeah, but just like a black dude. Like,
With wiener tits.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. It's gonna be that guy's dead. You know the meme guy from 2020? It's like you never sent that text like, "Hey, I heard there's a COVID outbreak in your zip
yeah.
code," and you click it, and it's just an image of that dude's giant
That
hog.
dude's yeah.
It's gonna be
That
that.
was like the COVID meme.
Yeah, I'm just gonna superimpose your face over that. Great. Over his cock.
How do you know he didn't superpose my? Wait, hang on. I'll try it again. How do you know he didn't superimpose his face over me?
I'm gonna use AI. I'm just gonna superimpose your head on his cock. Just
Even
going,
better.
"Hey
I
guys."
like that. Like a snake.
Yeah.
Like Beetlejuice when he turns into a
Yeah.
snake at the edge. Just with
George
that
was
head.
showing me they made he used
Porn?
AI to like bring the Garbage Pail Kids to life,
Yeah.
and it's fucking terrifying. I feel like that's a movie we need.
Speaking of AI doing that, so AI also people are showing like cutscenes from like Final Fantasy VIII,
Yeah.
like the old cutscenes, and then having AI redo it. And it
Really?
looks really good. Like, holy crap, dude.
That's like the people that are dropping these old games in Unreal. Did you hear they scrapped the New Vegas expansion for Fallout 4?
Did they really?
Like everybody was looking for this like Mojave expansion, and they just like, we're
Nope.
gonna put our time into Elder Scrolls. Like, I'm like,
Because everyone keeps telling us, asking when 6 is coming out.
yeah, and like they even announced like 6 is gonna be on the next generation console. So, a year, 2 years.
I know you like your Bethesda. I know my wife loved her Bethesda, but before even Starfield was mentioned, he was telling people for Elder Scrolls 6 that the technology for the game he wants to do for Elder Scrolls, the things he wants to do in Elder Scrolls 6, the technology hasn't even been made up yet. I'm like, dude, that is the lamest cop out.
He
And then he puts all this time in Starfield, and I play it, and I'm like,
here's the thing about Todd Howard. As soon as Todd started making money, he became a fat dude. He used to be cool. He used to be a cool nerd. Just like had a great
but now
concept for these
now
RPGs.
he's a rich.
Now he has money and he's just like he wants to be cool and he's falling that dork category. Like, did you watch the little Fallout Day special? He was wearing like this cool guy jacket and just trying too
His Tyler
fucking
Durden
hard.
jacket?
Yeah, dude. And I'm like, dude, like you're a fucking dork and we all love you because you are a fucking nerd. Don't try and be cool because you start doing this.
Look what happened to Zuck when he tried to be cool.
Zuck's actually a badass now. Have you
He
seen him?
I don't want to. I'm
Dude,
sorry. I'm
he's
sorry I
like-
made fun of you, Zuck. Don't
Zuck
get me.
2.0, he looks like he just eats steak, lifts weights, and fucking does jujitsu now.
Well, that's because he got the cyberpunk,
He got
Cybernetics.
the implant,
Yeah,
dude.
he got the
because
cybernetics.
he's like,
he has it.
he's like,
That was the true
do you
want to
be
Meta.
smarter? He's like, I want to be buff and cool. They're like, they got the Joe Rogan implant for you, bud.
There you go, bud.
Yeah, here you go. No, Zuck's fucking cool now, man.
He's fucking an MMA fighter.
Yeah, and he's like
fucking ripped.
surfing on weekends, just being Zuck, man. Just finally, like
He finally got that stick out of his ass.
It's just like, no, I think it's got to the point where it's just like, I made enough money, I don't fucking care anymore.
Kind of like Bill Gates.
Yeah, or like, who's the dude that owns the Mavs? Like, he don't give a fuck, but he's fucking loaded. The Shark Tank guy.
Which one?
Mark Cuban.
Oh, that dude?
Yeah, like he don't
owns like the fucking
everything.
Mavericks?
Yeah. I don't know what he did before that, but he was a dork, and all of a sudden he's just like,
he's rich
I'm
motherfucker.
wear hoodies and not give a fuck. Let me do too much of that Cuban cocaine. I don't know.
Maybe that's why he got rich.
Could be. Yeah, it could have been.
Or Cuban cigars.
Cuban cigars, or just.
Or he was making Reubens. You remember that stupid Cuban sandwich we had when we worked at the sub shop?
We had a Cuban sandwich?
Yeah, so like, I don't know if you were around that time. So like, Dirty Dancing Havana Nights or whatever came out at the time.
So they thought, hey, let's get an Italian sandwich shop to make a Cuban sandwich?
Yeah, but to make it Cuban, it was basically corned beef. It was pretty much a Reuben, but they called it a Cuban because of the sauce or something. I can't remember. I didn't eat it.
Was it?
I can't remember, dude.
Because, I mean, they have Cuban sandwiches.
I think that was before you worked there. Because I was like,
Cuban sandwiches are just like ham and avocado.
No, it wasn't any of that in there. I remember it was corned beef, and I was like, what?
So that's a Reuben, and that's.
So maybe they're like, the people are.
Did they spell it like Reuben, like but with a C?
Yeah, they're like, hey, I got it, guys. We'll just like tell them it's a Cuban sandwich, but it'll just be a Reuben sandwich.
Okay.
Then after that, there was a movie called Head of the State where Chris Rock was president. We had a sandwich based off that movie. I was like,
are you making just shit up?
I am not making. This was before you worked here. Now I'm thinking about it. This was before you, man.
And then Dune came to theaters, and we just started throwing sand in the sandwiches.
And we started fucking sand creatures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I got those sand creatures. Why? Did you watch that video I sent of the fish with like the lady lips?
No.
It's a guy like
what?
Punching a hole.
Adam, you need to stop sending me fish videos. I'm not gonna watch you anything you send me.
Like the clip, like the first, like the
thing. Where it's in the water and it looks all no.
And it looks like a sexy lady fish.
Nope.
And the guy's like punching a hole, and he's like punching a glory hole to get to this fish. No, it's funny.
No, that's nightmare fuel. Or the one that had like a human face. You ever see that fish video? Oh man.
Oh, but they're comedy videos. I mean, you got to read. I think you're just seeing the fish and freaking out.
I'm freaking out.
Away.
Yeah,
I
am.
Actually,
my phobia is kicking in.
Taking the time to actually read the captions because that's what makes it.
Did you ever see the show In Betweeners?
In Betweeners. No, it sounds like a British show.
British
show. British show. Okay.
Okay, so it's a TV show, and they had movies too, a couple, but it's basically the British version of American Pie.
Okay.
Group of homies just trying to get laid in high school.
The
blah,
TV
blah, blah.
show or movie?
Both.
Okay.
So there's one episode where they're on a boat for some reason. It's really cold. It was stupid of all of them to be on the boat, but the dude ended up catching a fish, or the fish jumped in there, and the dude didn't know what to do with the fish, so he just kept punching it in the face until it died. And I was like, man, that's what I do. Okay, I'm not afraid. Like, it's not like I would go fish and run away. Like, I would go and punch the fuck out of it.
Well, now that
until
you have
bits.
So let me ask you something.
Until I turn into Long John Silver's. Take that, fishy.
If you had an opportunity, say like we quit our jobs, spent all our savings, and started training, like aquatic training, like Navy SEAL started training, like underwater scuba tanks, the whole shebang.
Okay, so far,
and we get like super like violent with like knives and harpoon guns and shit.
Would I just start
to go kill a fish? Like, we're gonna train for you to kill a fish. Would you come with me? We're gonna use the time machine. We're gonna go back, kill a fish.
Is it one fish in general?
One fish. I have a specific target that's gonna change the course of history, and it's a fish.
Is it the three-eyed fish?
It's not a three-eyed fish. It's a very flat fish.
What fish are you talking about?
It's a very specific. It's a breed of fish called a stingray.
Oh, why are we taking out stingrays?
Because stingray took out my fucking hero.
Oh,
and I feel like if we went back,
if we go back in time,
we trained for a year,
and
we go back,
we got stingrays.
You kill that stingray.
No, we kill all stingrays. We don't take chances.
Nah, man.
No,
we know where that one stingray's gonna be. We have the time.
We know the time.
We have the time. We have the date.
We just kill.
We have the location. We're going Great Barrier Reef, September 2006. We're just gonna swim out there, just hang out until Steve's boat shows up. That motherfucker is like gonna come in the water. He's gonna be so mad at us.
He will, but I'd rather have him be mad at us than dead.
That's true, right? Right? Is that?
I like your theory,
Is
though.
that fair? Like, to have your hero hate you, but you saved his life? Like, that's the cost. That's what we're gonna have to live with.
That's what we're gonna live with.
Is
Yeah.
we're gonna come back. Steve's still gonna be alive. And we're talking about Steve Irwin for like the younger fans or the younger
Crocodile
person that
Hunter.
didn't. Yeah, that guy. Because
I love Adam's theory right now. Go ahead.
no, because I feel like if we could easily go back, kill him, but you do realize we're gonna be killing him in front of little Bobby Irwin, his wife, and Steve. Like, his kids are like a little younger than us, so he's got to be like 8, 9, or no, he's got to be like 12 at
And
the
they're
time.
all gonna be because they're gung ho for animals, so they're watching us come in. I was
like
like,
two
Navy
dudes,
SEAL
like
scuba men.
fucking dude, like straight up frogman World War II coming out there with knives and a harpoon gun. We're just fucking murking this fucking stingray right in front of him. He's gonna get in his boat, fucking be all pissed off, leave.
He'll
like,
probably call us wankas at least.
yeah, but we'll get back on our time machine and get the fuck out of there. But he's just gonna be like, I'm looking for this Asian dude and this fucking white guy. I go, I'm a fucking kill. I don't know how to do an Australian accent.
I cannot do it.
I just turned it like,
I'm gonna kill these cocks. There you go.
he's like, this black man. He keeps going British.
British,
I'm like,
yep.
I don't know. Yeah, but Steve Irwin's gonna fucking hate us. That's the price we're gonna have to deliver with is we killed a fish to save our hero. Hero now hates us.
Now
He's probably gonna put all his conservation money into hiring hitmen to come find us.
find us.
Craven the Hunter. He's gonna hire Craven. His son's gonna turn to Craven the Hunter.
Yep, there you go.
Holy shit! That's I don't. It's worth it.
And then his daughter.
He has a daughter.
Yeah. Yeah.
Steve Irwin has a daughter.
Yeah.
Was she hot?
I mean, she looks like Steve Irwin's wife.
Was she hot?
She kind of looks like Steve Irwin. I don't know.
Yeah, Steve Irwin's wife,
He
Linda
just cloned-
Irwin.
He just cloned himself a
Yeah,
bunch
he
of
did.
times.
He was like multiplicity, but like put on like a wig, made one younger.
There you go.
Yeah.
But I do like your theory because Adam believes that once Steve Irwin did die by the stingray, that's what triggered our world just to be fucked up from that point forward. Because
Pretty
it's
much,
true.
man.
Because that's basically 2006, right?
Yeah.
Everything went downhill
What
from
happened?
there.
Economy fucking took a little hit.
We had bird flu.
Bird flu. Yeah.
Bird flu. Economy.
10 more years, we had Trump as president. Fast
Yep.
forward, additional 3 years, 2019, we got warned about this virus that Fauci was working on in China, testing on
If
animals.
Steve Irwin was around,
If Irwin was around, he'd go to China. He's like, you motherfuckers testing on pangolins? I love pangolins. Fuck you. He's going
Yeah.
John Wick on the entire establishment. No COVID.
yep. And he took all the
16, guess
bats.
what? No, it was been 2000. No, it was 2016. Leading up to the election, you know who died in 2016 and kind of got a bunch of people all riled up? Harambe.
Oh, you know who would have stopped that from happening?
Yep.
Steve Irwin.
If Steve Irwin was there, the little 4-year-old falls in the gorilla pit. Gorillas go ape shit. Steve Irwin would jump in there and be like, stand down, boys. I got
Do a
this.
straight Jurassic
Throws,
Park it.
yeah, throws the little boy up and out
One
of the
hand.
enclosure. Yeah, dude.
Right in the parents' arms. No,
Harambe.
in the kid's stroller.
Harambe still alive today. No
And him-
COVID.
And him and Steve
Harambe's still
Irwin
alive.
have Christmas dinner.
Then
every
he's gonna
year.
show up in New York 3 months ago in 2024. Like those fucking idiots are coming in looking for the squirrel. He's like, got this guy. Squirrel's cool. And everyone's
Squirrel's
like,
cool.
squirrel is cool. Squirrel's still alive. Peanut's still alive.
World's happy.
World is happy. No COVID. Peanut and
So-
Harambe.
Do you think Steve Irwin's like Captain Planet?
I mean,
Do you think the Stingray?
Steve
killed
Irwin is a
Captain
fucking
Planet?
saint, dude.
He is.
Every penny he got from his TV show, from all his nonprofits, straight went into
Porn.
building building an Australian porn
Tentacle
empire.
porn.
Fuck yeah, dude. Yeah, because if Steve Irwin was still alive, I guess it would be on Pornhub. Yeah, my tentacle porn.
Tentacle porn.
I'm like, I just want to just drag some weird shit, and I'm like, what is this? Does it not exist? Did it get written out of history? Steve Irwin, we need you, man.
Back
Who
for our
needs you
tentacle
back?
porn.
But yeah, I think that would be our round trip. Would be go back,
Kill that
take out that
Stingray.
stingray. I mean, you already hate fish. Like, I just want to
Yeah.
save Steve. It's a win-win
Alright,
on
it
both
is
of us,
win-win.
man. You get to kill
Dude, I'd
fish.
fuck that
Yeah,
fish.
dude.
I'd turn that fish into fucking
Fish jelly, dude.
Yep, exactly.
I don't know if
Fish food.
Yeah, dude.
Pieces of
That
it.
little stinger thing that he killed Steve with.
See,
You're
I
gonna
would
carry
tr-
that around.
And I would traumatize the kids because you know me, I'd go into that fish.
I'll bring a GoPro. Like,
Fucking rip it to
yeah,
shreds.
dude.
Headbutt it for no reason. Spit on it. Even though I'm
Yeah.
swimming. How do you spit? I don't know. I just did it. Fuck you, fish.
And then you piss on it. Steve's like, that's uncalled for, mate. You don't need to do that.
Then
Now you're just intoxicating the barrier reef.
Yep.
Yeah, they'd be. I feel like if Steve Irwin was still alive, maybe the whole world would be at peace, and
yeah, probably.
we'd probably be living on Mars right now. Like he's like,
yeah.
hey guys, like let's just like clean up the earth. And I don't know, Steve Irwin's all fucking dork now from like Pennsylvania. He's like, I gotta clean up the earth. And I feel like if we all lived in like different planets, and then the earth could just be for the animals. It'll be a giant conservation planet, and the other aliens would be like, don't go to Earth, it's a conservation planet. There's no people there. You want to go probe people, go to the other planets. That's where they're at.
That's where they're at. Yeah. Take that.
Yeah,
Thanks,
it's just
Irwin.
Steve Irwin and the animals on Earth, and we're out fucking rocket packs just flying through space. But no,
like
not
in
a
Mars
reality.
with 3 titty ladies.
Yeah, dude, I go to 3 titty lady planet all day.
But just don't take your helmet off. Get your eyes all bulging out.
I mean, my eyes are pretty squinty. I feel like if they bulged out, I'm probably could see better. You know, I don't know. I have a wider field of view.
That part always cracked me up in Total Recall.
It freaked me the fuck out, dude.
I don't know. Maybe something's wrong with my head then, because I thought that part was hilarious.
I saw that movie way too young.
I snuck into that movie.
You saw it in theaters?
So that movie and Gremlins 2 were out at the same time. We already saw Gremlins 2, but like we had to go see it again with our cousins or something. And my brother's like, hey man, Total Recall's like right next door. It's at the same time.
Yeah.
And it's going to end the exact same time. No one will ever know. I was like, let's go.
I watched some very hyper violent movies with my dad.
Oh yeah, the Steven Seagals, man, and the fucking Van Dams. We watched
the
all
movie that really scarred me, that still scars me today, is. Did you ever watch Black Ram with Michael Douglas?
Yep.
5 minutes in, dude gets his head cut off by like a very rusty butter knife.
Roadhouse.
Oh
yeah. That changed my life, watching that throat get ripped out. I was like, did he just rip that guy's throat out and throw it in the water?
And then you watch RoboCop and you're like,
oh yeah,
this guy is all melty face, and then his head explodes on the windshield. Okay, I'm trying to wrap my brain around this.
You ready to get this shit, man?
What's up?
So we watched all that shit at a young age, right?
Yeah.
Fucked up shit, right?
Yeah.
Did we have any, like, okay, I know we had the school shooting like towards the end of our high school career. That was towards the end.
I mean, but you're talking about Aurora, not Aurora. Was it Aurora?
Yeah, it was Aurora.
Aurora, Colorado.
Columbine, yeah. Because that was like my junior year.
That was 97, 96, 97.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is we all watched fucked up shit, but we weren't going on having school shootings every weekend or every week. Except for that one.
Yeah, that was...
But they blame Marilyn Manson for that, but, you know.
I mean, I don't think, like, TV shows, movies, video games, like, depictions of violence leads to violent acts. I mean, I feel like it definitely does, like, numb you to it, I guess.
And that's probably what it is. Desensitized. Yeah.
But I don't think any one of those factors would cause a person to lash out violently like that. But I'm not a psychologist, definitely not a child psychologist. But
we didn't have Grand Theft Auto. It's all Grand Theft Auto's fault.
When
3D Grand Theft Auto.
When did 3D GTA come out? I thought
3D
that came out
GTA,
later.
that was 2001 or 2.
So that's pre-97, or that's post-97. Like, what happened around, like, 95, 96 that would...
Siphon Filter was one of the blames.
Doom, for sure.
Marilyn Manson, of course. But we all know deep down it was Limp Bizkit's fault.
And The Matrix was after that. Matrix is 99.
99, yeah. But people were fighting against the Matrix at the time because of all the guns and stuff. And they're like, hey, we just had something bad happen in the country. And the Wachowski.
But yeah, the rise of this fucking gun violence is fucking crazy. You know,
it's rise as much as our technology boom.
Yeah, and it's like, it could be the internet, man, because Internet 1.0 was fucking wild. It was like kids talking to adults on fucking AOL Instant Messenger, which was just not great for anybody involved.
And then, of course, Rotten.com, which I know.
And then,
that one.
What was the other one? The one with all like the beheading videos and the bombing videos. Like the straight war fucking crime.
Yeah, like the Faces of Death shit.
Yeah, but it was actually real.
It was real, yeah.
Like that shit fucked a lot of people up. I'm like, I don't know, it could be internet. Also, like with the Virginia Tech shooting, the dude was posting that shit on like one of those like threads. It wasn't Reddit because Reddit didn't exist back then. It was one of those like post threads, people comment type websites. Mm-hmm. So I don't know. Could be. So
97. Oh, I got it. Teletubbies,
yeah.
But don't take my word for it.
Dead fights. Dead fights. Dead fights.